What's up, everybody? Circle Flex is here, bringing you another replay. This week we're taking a look at Tier 8 mediums, and today we're going to take a look at the Type 59, driven by Captain Spetsnaz. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, from the Shoujo clan. There's 2 Tier 9s, and the rest is pretty much Tier 8. Pretty good matchmaking. As we all know, Type 59 does get limited matchmaking, so it won't see any Tier 10s. And it's pretty damn rare. The last time they sold it was like patch 7.5 or something like that. I managed to pick one up in the early days of my World Things account and actually bought it the last time it was for sale together with the Type 62. That's how I got it. So today we are in Westfield Standard Battle, and the Type 59 has been through a lot of changes over the years. It pretty much got nerfed time and time again. I think it actually went from like 2.3 aiming time to like now it's 2.7, I think it is. That's mostly the nerf. I'm not really sure what else happened to it, but it is a pretty damn good tank still because of the preferential matchmaking and because it has an excellent turret, and the frontal armor is also pretty reasonable for its tier. It has 881 pen for 250 alpha, and the APCR is 241, obviously for the same alpha. So here we are, we went directly south, and this is something I never really go to, so it was interesting for me to see how people would engage this flank. I usually go where the pattern is or fight up north. So it's a VKD, it's a tier 7, and what you mostly will notice in the Type 59, if you have one or if you don't have one, is that Type 59s are pretty good at punishing the tier 7s and 6s because of its frontal and because of the turret armor, which is still good against tier 8. The turret armor will still hold its own, and tier 9 less so, obviously. But because it punishes the lower tier so well, and it gets limited matchmaking, really makes it a really nice tank to drive just because of that alone. So as you saw there, the VK just bounced twice on him without much angling at all. So that's very nice. That's a very nice feature of this tank. It has really good armor for a medium at this tier. And the gun, like I said, I think the aiming time is like 2.7 now, which can be pretty frustrating. But overall, this tank is still pretty damn good for its tier, especially if you compare it to things like the T44. The Russian tier 8, it's not a premium. Pretty much the Type 59 is just straight up better than a T44, which is just super odd. But yeah, anyway, we're doing an excellent job here. I think he pretty much hit all of his shots so far. He's done 1500 damage. Pretty much butchering this flank here. To get him with an E1 and a T44 and the pattern on the other side, having like a crossfire on them. The T-49 is definitely in a lot of trouble right now, because frontally the T-49 is never going to pen that. Takes cover anyway, he hits a rock or some kind of debris there. So he's reloading right now. This is some easy shots. Taking care of that T-49. Takes him out, it's his first, third kill already, not the first, the third kill. And over half of the enemy team is dead. And almost so is ours. It's 7 against 7 now. And the northern flank seems pretty much lost. Luckily, Captain Spetsnaz could win his own flank. But then again, you have to keep in mind there's only like 3, I believe, tier 9s in this game per team. So you have to keep in mind that Captain did go to the flank with the 2 tier 9s. So I'm pretty sure if the pattern could have easily fought up north as well. But in any case, it's 9 against 8 now, casualties everywhere. There's still RT alive as well. Pattern engaging the prod over there. And Captain trying to climb the hill here. So you can see the charioteer and IS-3 going for artillery and the Rheinmetall here. There's still a Yak-88 and STA-1 strangely over there as well. And of course artillery. So the STA-1 is actually going to be the biggest problem here. Yak-88 can be annoying, but it is a turretless TD, and so if you can catch that out in the open, it should be a relatively easy target. Spots the artillery here. Luckily, that artillery is not completely in the bush. I don't know why he was where he was. There you can also see the aiming time is a bit long, and then you end up missing your shots as well because you get impatient. Yeah, it's all down for him right now. He's still on 861 health. He could take a shot and go around, but the STA-1 could still be an issue, even though there's a bunch of buildings between him and the Yak-88. And the gun depression is actually pretty good for a tank like this. If you look towards the other Chinese tier 8s, the T-34-3 and the T-34-2, those both have really bad gun depression, whereas the Type-59 has a pretty healthy amount of gun depression. You don't really notice it too much. It's not American levels, but it's still pretty damn good. So here making excellent use of its mobility and of course having a turret. The Yak-88 did forget to buy a turret, so he's going to be in a lot of pain right now without being able to shoot back at all. Now it is a bit risky, like I said, the STA-1 and the artillery are still alive, but I mean, it's a pretty safe bet to take, especially because the STA-1 was busy fighting the Patton behind him, and he couldn't really shoot Captain anymore. STA-1 is now a one-shot. Looks like he's stuck as well. The turret does not look to have the top gun. Artillery is still alive behind the building. Takes a good shot at him there. He actually ran out of AP and packs, I think, 16 APCR shells or so. Which, being a premium, you will almost never lose money in the Type-59. If you make all your shots count, you will still make an easy 50k plus or something like crazy like that. Like, it makes crazy good money. And the shell, the ammo is actually pretty cheap. The premium pen isn't too high at 241, but it's because you don't see tier 9s, or you don't see tier 10s rather, it's still excellent. So there's 2 tanks left, so if they want to win they should probably cap, but then the Charioteer shows up. Because if the Charioteer and IS-3 started capping straight away, they would have just lost. There's no way that any of these tanks can get back fast enough. But now the T-44 and the Crusader SP are capping, and so now the enemy team is going to have to defend. It's 2 against 3, but if we take a look here, the T-44 is on seriously low health. The Crusader SP is a one-shot for both of these tanks. Terror just shows up here. Absolutely no armor on those things. Takes him out. And now it's an IS-3 that is still alive. And according to XCM, he still has full health. But sometimes that's not entirely accurate, so we'll have to see. So Captain makes the wise decision to just almost go straight for the for his own base. Because you know, that's probably where he would find the IS-3. But he actually shows up here now to defend his own base. Which he obviously should have. And like I said, if the Charioteer and IS-3 just started capping right away, they would have pretty much won. Would not have been the best victory ever because, you know, they didn't kill everyone. But he's still in full health, so he could easily still clean it up here. Yeah, IS-3 takes out the Crusader there. As Captain puts in shot after shot into the side of the IS-3. Now with the AP, I'm pretty sure some of these shots would not have penned, because the IS-3 model actually got buffed. The model was fixed, air quotations, meaning that the IS-3 frontal especially is just crazy good now. And the side armor still has the troll spaced armor and stuff like that. But Captain does only have APCR that just goes through the side rather nicely. The T-44 wanted to, I think, just shoot him in the back without him being able to shoot back. But the IS-3 actually was fast enough to catch him in the open there and kill the T-44. So it's 1-on-1, the IS-3 on 5 kills. And Captain Svetnaz is actually on 6 kills. So he waits here. If he gets spotted, it means he's going to be to the right in the bushes. And if the IS-3 goes the other way, he will spot him himself. So there you go. He went for the other side without the bushes. I don't know why. They both take a quick shot there. Both of them miss. And there's 5.5 minutes left now. So all in all, excellent play so far by Captain, doing almost 5k damage. And if he kills this IS-3, it's going to be over 5k. In a tier 8 medium, which is not bad at all. Now this is a weird shot. Like, why would the IS-3 show his sight like that and climb the hill on that side? I think the IS-3, well, it's a tough situation because the IS-3, like, if he wants to win, he has to cage, but like he's choosing pretty much the poorest routes there, and Captain just catches him out in the open all the time. S3 shows up here frontally. Like I said, it's gonna be a pain to pen this, but with the APCR or 240 pen, you might be able to just shoot right through the front, or at least the upper. And you can also aim for the roof of the IS-3, which is really small, but also really poorly armored if you can manage to hit that. So they both start aiming here. I'm pretty sure the IS-3 had like an ammo rack or something, because that took forever. But he does manage to kill the IS-3 there. I'm pretty sure with AP that would not have gone through in a million years. The IS-3 frontal is super troll nowadays. But with the APCR, I mean, it's all he had left. I think he packs like 16 APCR, like 16 AP or so. Yeah, I don't really blame him too much. I mean, with the Type-59, you gotta make so much money anyway. But racking up over 5k damage and 7 kills, it was a clear carry, even with a couple of tier 9s in the enemy team and in his own team, of course. So let's take a quick look at the post-game stats. Alright, taking a quick look at the post-game stats, as we always do. Obviously, Mastery Patch, High Caliber, and a Top Gun, almost Bradley Walters, picking up 7 kills, over 5k damage, also had a blind shot in there. Getting over 1700 basic speed there, really nicely done. The rest of the team not really adding up to much outside of maybe these couple of guys. We'll take a look at the damage here. Prototype had a pretty okay game there, owning over 1000 XP. This is all respectable damage. But some of these teammates doing absolutely nothing. E1 with 0 damage, being 1 out of 2 tier 9s on his team. So pretty excellent carry here by Captain, firing 28 shots. Penning 25 of those. All of his AP shells, I think, penned as well in the beginning when he was shooting the tier 7 and 8s. Over 5k damage, blocked almost 1400 as well. Pretty long game at 10 minutes, and he did also not have a premium account. It's kind of funny how little people seem to have the premium accounts. But in any case, he still made money, 42k after spending 56k on ammunition. Shooting, I think, around 10 APCR shells or so. And with premium, he still, if he had premium, he still would have made 93k. So that's what I mean. Like the APCR and the Type-59 is like pretty forgiving to shoot because it makes so much money. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. With the premium, he would have had a basic speed of 2607, with a daily and a bonus for being a premium and a personal mission payout. He actually had 5646 XP from that game. Also with this, obviously with the daily of ×2. So really well played there. Hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I got 2 more coming up. 2 more tier 8 medium gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed this replay. And if you did, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, check if I'm live on twitch.tv/Sircon. If I'm not live, you might want to check out some other videos I have on YouTube. In any case, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome day. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.